Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and I bid you a very, very warm welcome to 471 Papanui Road, more importantly, the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. By way of introduction, my name is Chris Kennedy. I am but one of three auctioneers working in our auction rooms this morning. I'm joined by my good friends and colleagues, Mr. Ben Deans over here and Mr. Mark Morrison, the tallest auctioneer in New Zealand. We are your auction team. We are your auctioneers for this morning, ladies and gentlemen. But look, before we move forward, I'd like to acknowledge and I'd like to thank our owners. I'd like to acknowledge you for your ease of access, your presentation. But first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you and acknowledge the choice you've made in working alongside the great team here at Harcourts Gold. We thank you for that choice. As we know, there is a great deal of choice in the marketplace. We say thank you for that, and we wish you all the very, very best with your endeavours in today's auctions. We have 12 auctions this morning for your spirited and competitive bidding. To your sellers in the room, we wish you all the best. Let me introduce you to our management team, our auction team. They are absolutely experienced practitioners. They are here to help guide you through the process and make it incredibly easy for you. On my right, Lynette McFadden, John McFadden on my left, business owners here at Harcourts Gold. Margaret Danza, our manager out at Redwood. Of course, Kyle Sutherland over there, he's our manager here at Papanui. Anna McKenzie, also manager at Papanui. Nicola Cray, manager out on the east side. And Doug Soper, also managing on the east side. I'm also joined up here by Rebecca Johansson, our Clyde experience manager. She's going to mark those bids down in the event that we lose our way. And Cindy Braun sitting here on the technology. She beams up here, puts everything that we say and do up on the big screen. She also beams out to the big wide world web, and at each stage we have a number of buyers, sellers coming online and viewing what we're doing through the course of the day. To our online viewers, we wish you all the best, and we hope that you join us at some stage in the rooms. Now, I know that the great team here at Harcourts Gold would have made all the documentation available, the limb, the title, and the contract in which we work from, the contract approved by the Auckland District Law Society and, of course, the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. It's to that contract I now take you. Now, in all cases, our owners, they've specified a confidential reserve price. It shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to those reserves being reached or breached, the highest bidders who bid we accept shall be the purchasers. Now, as your auctioneers, we may nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised. We may refuse any bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. I, Mark, Ben, or real estate agent acting on behalf of a buyer may submit a bid on behalf of any other person, or acting on behalf of the sellers may submit a bid on behalf of any other person. As your auctioneers, we'll endeavour to identify such parties prior to the commencement of the bidding or while bidding takes place. Now, we do have a number of our team in the room today and a number of our colleagues from the wider Harcourts group here working with buyers. Be assured, we have cited and seen the necessary paperwork. Those bids will be bona fide and are placed in accordance with the Real Estate Agents Act, ladies and gentlemen, and of course the Auctioneers Act. Now, pursuant to 2.5 of the Conduct of Auction, Ben, Mark and myself are the only parties authorised to bid on behalf of our owners. That is deemed to be a vendor bid, ladies and gentlemen. We'll clearly identify those bids with terminology such as vendor bid or bidding on behalf of the seller. Be assured they will be well below the reserve price, and we will make those bids abundantly clear to you. Now, our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw their properties from sale at any stage without declaring the reserve price and without them necessarily being sold. Now, what that refers to is if we don't reach our reserve price, we're simply going to pause. We're going to pause with the bidding with the highest bidder. We'll take our owners and we'll place them in a room and we'll talk to our highest bidder outside of the auction room here. Now, after those discussions, we may come back and announce one of several things. Firstly, that our owners have altered their instructions and the property is on the market and ready to be able to be sold. Secondly, there has been no change in instructions, no change in bidding, and we come back to the room and we look to pass. Or thirdly, that our owners have exercised their right. They have withdrawn the property from the auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. If you wish to be spoken to first, make sure you hold that highest bid, as we will talk to you first. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, we will simply determine that dispute, or we will offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, which is the fall of the hammer, if you are the lucky purchaser, you'll be required to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract. Pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Very clean, very clear and very concise contract that we work from today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Before we move to our first offering of the day, you'll note that we have a videographer in the room today. He is one of our team and he is just videoing for our own purposes for marketing. If you do not wish to be in these videos or you do not want your face on there, please avail yourself on one of our management team, one of our auction team, and we will ensure that you are not filmed. It is only going to be used for express marketing for Harcourts Gold and for the purpose of putting out through social media. Buyers in the room, we wish you all the best with your endeavours today. If you wish to be involved, get your hands high and speak up loudly. You certainly will not offend us. To you buyers, we wish you all the very, very best in your endeavours today to purchase some fine property. As I've said, 12 on offer this morning. We had a brought forward auction earlier in the week on behalf of our owners in Catherine Picton Warlow. Very, very successful auction in Regent's Park. So heading into the week with a good success already. I look to our first of the day. Mary Turnbull, nice to have you in the auction room. An auction day wouldn't be the same without your presence. Are you all set to go with our first offering? Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our owners. The property itself, ladies and gentlemen, it is more formally described as 128 Rutland Street, St Albans in Christchurch. It is a fee simple. That's a freehold parcel of land. It comprises of some 627 metres. It is on Lot 3, Deposited Plan 11298. It is contained and it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 464, Folio 289 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't really changed from the draft, but I do note, ladies and gentlemen, for your benefit, the fridge, freezer, washing machine and dryer are now included in this sale for all interested parties. So a little bit of a bonus to you this morning. Your bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. And of course, your possession and settlement date, one of the same, Friday, 3rd of April. 2020. A beautiful day that will be, ladies and gentlemen. We take that you have read and understood Clause 21. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding today. Let me just take you back one last time. Gee, I love the privacy. I love the privacy of this stunning home. Coupled with its location, it really just offers a superb setting. It's zoned for the finest of education precincts that we have in our fair city. Of course, it really just shines, it sparkles. It's a 1940s modernised character home. It's elegantly styled, and I have to say, it's beautifully presented. It's warm, it's welcoming, it has a wonderful, wonderful ambience, and it sets the scene, what I would say is for superb family living in a wonderful location. Its expansive living offers a combination of hard and soft surfaces to live and play on, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, you've seen it. The kitchen, wow, it's that focal point. That's where you're going to meet. That's where you're going to set the scene for the day. But more importantly, you'll reconvene there in the evening to discuss the spoils and the wins of the day with your family. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Gee, it's all shrouded in privacy with mature plantings from Mother Nature. It really just shines. This is St Albans ambience, ladies and gentlemen. My instructions, I'm going to open the bidding at $600,000. I look for a rise of 20 from here. $600,000 on a vendor bid. Is there 20 in the room anywhere? At $600,000, I look for 20. 600,000. 20 now. Welcome to you, madam. Good luck to you and your purchases at 620. There we are at 620. I chase down 20 for 40 anywhere at 620. At 620, can I say 40 anywhere? At $620,000. A wonderful opportunity in St Albans. 640, ladies and gentlemen. Once, twice, third at 620. Well, 40 back with me. That's a vendor bid at 640. At 640, ladies and gentlemen, is there 60 in the room? 660, just like the band in Dunedin at 660, a beautiful place to be at 660 bid now. $660,000, I chase down 20 to 80 if you like at 660. We need your participation. 660 with you, madam, hold tight at 660. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, once at 660. Twice at 660. Third, 660. Are you done? Silent? Well, 80 back with me. That's a vendor bid. I'd retract my bid. I'd rather have yours, Mary, at 680. $680,000. There's your competition. 680. Have confidence from this point at 680. 7 seconds if you're 720. 720. 3 in at this stage. A slow start, but we're away now at 720. Against you, Mary, and against you, Amanda. 730's the bid now. Cut me in half, but I don't mind it. 730's the call. $730,000 once. Quickly now. Twice at 740. Now's the bid. At 740. Fight fire with fire. Come back if you will. At 740 call. 750. Thank you, Amanda. Mary, you've only placed one bid. It's not like you. It's 750 to call. 7.5. 60 now. We have it. 760. 760. 70 bids now. 70 it is, thank you, at 770 and 80 calls if you like, Kurt. At 770, haven't forgotten about you, Mary, but we're not seeing much of you. At 770 to call. 780 now's bid at 780 and call it. Call it 90. Oh, surely. It's chiropractically damaging, too early in the day to see that activity. 780's bid. At $780,000 now, can I call you back at 90? Back to the open home trail, shoes on, shoes off. Won't be much fun, I wouldn't think. Winter's 90 now with you, Mary. Late charge, but nice to see you at 790. Against you, Kurt, at 790. 798 beckons from here at 790. Give you another opportunity. People often change. Sorry?
95.
795, half me, but stay in half to stay alive. Okay, 795. They often stop on the round numbers at 800 and strength. At $800,000 the bid now at 800 call. First at 800. I call for another 5. Just to stay alive, sure.
805, yeah.
805, just been beaten. At 805, 5s aren't working, Meredith. 810, all right then, at 810. They don't listen to us as auctioneers. At 810's the call. 810, Kurt, it's against you now. It's over here. I don't have favourites, but Mary is my new favourite. 810 called, ladies and gentlemen. $810,000. Once. My right, your left. 815. 815, $815,000. This is a fun start to the date at 820. There you go at 820. 8.25 looks good from here, Kurt. 820 the bid. 820. I look to my starters on the back window as well. Amanda, how about a little bit more?
We've come this far.
You have come this far. You have. At 820's called.
It's a good one, that wasn't it?
It was. I should have you up here. At $820,000, ladies and gentlemen. Once, twice, quickly. At 820, 25's called. Against you now, Mary. It's over here. Again, I don't play favourites, but he's on the lead at this stage. At 825. $825,000. It is 4 bedrooms. It's a beautiful location. You know that. 830. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. At 8-3's called. 830 against you, Kurt. Shoulders back. Give me another bid. At 830 over here. Once. Quickly now. I do look to the window again. I'm persistent. I have to be. At 830 called. $830,000, Kurt. Another 5. Hate to see you lose it at this point at 830. Bid over here. Shoulders back, Kurt. Chest out. Another 5,000 will do. 830 bid. 830 with you, Mary. Hold tight at 830. Once. Twice. 5's the call from here, Kurt. Wink won't do it. I need cash. Once, twice, third.
31.
31. Gee, that's an odd number at 831. 831. Shall we go to 850 or something, Mary? 831 called. It is against you. It's over here with Kurt. At 831, say 840.
835.
Okay, 835. They just don't listen to us, do they? I thought we were in charge up here at 835 bid. $835,000. Kurt, I'll take another one. Don't sit here and wait. You need to bid. At 835's the call. $835,000, ladies and gentlemen. Once, quickly now. Twice.
Another one.
836. Mary, we're 836 over here with Kurt's buyer on the phone at 836. $836,000. First of the day, we've got 12. This is fun at 836. One selling pre-auction offer in the week at 836. Fairly bid and offered now. Shall we go 856? 836 to call. Mary, need your participation at 836. First, second, what are you saying, Mary? Third at 836. Oh, I'm getting told to wait.
840.
840. There you go. At 840. Kurt, it is against you. At 840's the call. $840,000 now. Fairly bid and offered at 840. I'll take you one. I know that's all. I know you're happy to give me those at 840's bid. $840,000. Seriously, I look to our owners. You happy to sell at 840? Thank you for your instructions. Good luck. We sell at 840. Kurt, we play for keeps. I give you 3 opportunities. I sell. At 840 with your buyer on the phone, Mary. This is it. We're playing for keeps. I give you 3 opportunities. First, at 840. I look to the people on the back window. I give you another opportunity. I sell. At $840,000. Would love your participation at 840. Twice at $840,000. 841, Mary. And we sell at 841. It's only 10% required today. Balance on the 3rd of April at 841. 841's the call. Once. Twice. Quickly. I'm going to sell it. 5 minutes. No. 5 seconds. 5,000. 841 call. 841. It is against you, Mary. Kurt, I'll give you the same courtesy. Don't panic. At 841. I give you 3 chances, Mary. First, we sell. Second, we sell. Third, we sell. At 841. What are you doing, Mary? I need... It's difficult on the phone. It's difficult up here. At 841, it's tense. Intensity versus consistency, Mary. 841 the bid. Once. Quick. Twice. Quickly. Third. Quickly now. Mary, I need to know. Quickly. Mary, yeah. 841, Kurt. I'm going to sell it at 841. Once, twice, third. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 1 to 8 Rutland Street. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is gone and sold. Well fought, well bought for your buyer, Kurt. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our owners, thank you for your participation. To our owners, all the best to you. Kurt, well done. To our underbidders, such a pity. Ladies and gentlemen, keep working with the team. I'm going to take a short break and hand to Mr. Ben Deans for our next auction.
To the morning, it is time though for our second offering of the day. I'd like to extend a big welcome to Mr. Cameron Bailey. You've got another busy morning in the auction room today, Cam. You've been looking after your wonderful owner here at 256A Middleton Street in Scraden. Now, buyers, I'm going to refer you to the contract that Cam and the team have provided you with. We're legally described here as an estate in fee simple, some 334 square metres more or less. Lot number 2, deposited plan 50 4448, record of title being 759168. Chattel list unchanged. Vacant possession offered to you on the settlement date of the 27th of March 2020 or any other date mutually agreed in writing prior to auction. Further term to sale clauses 21 through to 24. 24 highlighting the post-quake construction here at 256A Littleton. Now buyers, if you're on the hunt for a starter, this is it. You can go ahead and just tick off the location box on your laundry list of requirements. To the north you have Addington, Hagley Park and the CBD, and of course back to your south you've got the Port Hills, the best playground in the city in my humble opinion. Now here on Littleton Street, just driving around, you can see all that updates, all those developments and renovations going on around you. Proof of that appreciation of this location. So this is a good long-term move for you and your family here at 256A. Of course, Cam, we're on one of the rear sites here, so you're off away from the road. It's quiet, it's private, it's secure. I've already mentioned it's a post-quake build, so take confidence in that fact. Of course, single level here, permanent material, easy care landscaping as well. So what does that mean? It means your weekends are still your weekends. You've got room and time to do what you like. You won't be oppressed by the paintbrush or the hammer here. You can simply get on with life and enjoy it. 3 bedrooms, of course, great flow downstairs in that first level, of course, out to the patio area. Good spot for the barbie. Easy care. So buyers at Littleton Street's a great start. I'm looking for your start though. Where do we see it here? Opening bids or offers? Don't be shy. Doesn't get any better buying the first bid, sir. I can tell you that right now.
400 here.
400 with you, Cam, at 400,000. Good place to start. Looking for the retort. Say 420 would be a good retort.
420.
420. Welcome in, sir. Good luck. 2 of you in. Proving value here on Littleton Street, Cam. 420. 30 against you now. 40, can I say?
450.
450, even better, like your number more than mine at 450,000.
70.
70 now, Cam, with you.
490.
90. Do we go 510, Cam? At 400? 510 it is, at 510.
515.
515. At 515,000, do I call it away here? This time. At
525.
525, at 5 1/4. Can I say 530 on your behalf, sir? At 525 against you. 2 of you in. Proving value here at 256A. At 525 then. First time, I called it away here on Littleton Street.
527.5.
527.5.
530.
530. Another 2.5, sir. Get your nose in
Big
front.
change of instructions. We're on the market.
We're on the market and selling at 530,000. Well, sir, 3 chances. What do we say? Another 2.5.
531.
531. Against your buyer, Cam, at 531 on Littleton Street. Single level, easy care, post-quake, 535. At 535, 536, can I say, sir? Fire with fire, first time at 535 against you now. Second call, and I call it away and I sell it away here on Littleton Street at 535,000. 437.5. 537.5. You're right, Chris. I'd get in a lot of trouble if I went back that far. At 537.500. Correct. 540. Another 2.5, sir. At 540. Once.
541.
541. Proving value here at 256A Littleton Street, Cam, against your bidder now at 541,000. 542. Breaking their stride as well. Try another 1,000, sir, or more at 542. First time, calling it away. Selling away here in Littleton Street. Second call.
542.5.
542.5. 5 red Rutherfords, sometimes referred to as big Ernies. Happy to take another 5 of those from you too, Cam. 542, 500. 545. Another cheeky 500, sir. You never know. You've been a great competitor. 3 chances to change your mind. At 545,000, I called it away, I sell it away. Now to my right, your left. First time. At 545,000, for the want of $500 more, I sell away. Second time. Third, final chance here at Littleton Street. All done, sir. Absolutely sure. At 545,000.
545
and a half. Almost look your head at there, Cam, for a second. At 545, 500, same favour to you. Another half at 546. Slowing down as well, sir, at 546. Another 5 red Rutherfords to get your nose in front. We've already had the open home trail mentioned before. It'll be back to that on the weekend.
546 and a half.
And a half. Against you, Cam, at 546, 500. Shall we go straight to 550? Go for the David Tour, the big left hook, perhaps. At 546, 500, Cam. This time, I called it away.
548.
548. Shall we go 550? So they often stop at the round numbers. 3 chances. Appreciate your efforts at 548,000. First call and selling out of my right hand side now on Littleton Street. Second call at 548,000. So just need to confirm. Are we all done, all silent at 548? Third, final time. It goes. It goes. Gone and sold. Congratulations to our client bidder. Thank you to our underbidder as well for your efforts. I know Catherine will find you something else appropriate very, very shortly to our owners. Thank you for your instructions as well. We'll have a brief pause, move on to our next auction. Back to the front of the room. It is time for our third offering of the day. We're out in Wigram at this time. Michelle Fu and Shi Wong, you've been looking after your wonderful owners here at 21 Mackinda Drive in Wigram. Buys the contract that's been provided to you, clean and concise, and estate and fee simple here, of course. 651 square metres. Lot 321, deposit plan 474435, record of title 650758, chattel list unchanged, vacant possession provided on the 3rd of April 2020. Further terms of sale also haven't changed. Now, guys, welcome to Wigram, and I was out here in the weekend, and it's just amazing to see Wigram now fully developed. A lot of quality homes throughout. I actually popped down to a good home in that central area at Spitfire Square. Lots of great restaurants, great shopping options too. All in a superb family environment here in the heart of Wigram. Now, number 21 Mackinda Drive, well, that's been a labour of love for our owners, and they've certainly put it together magnificently. That 651 square metre site, well, the home is some 294 square metres. It's substantial. There's lots of room here for the full family, the whole clan. And indeed, it'll impress you from the moment you move through that front door, that wide hallway into your central dining and kitchen space, those beautiful white tiles throughout. Of course, you open out both to the east and the west from that kitchen area, but also to the north you move to your extra living area. Now that also opens out to that substantial patio that just spreads around that entire wing of the home. Lots of lawn, lots of room for the kids to play and enjoy as well. Downstairs, of course, you've got a bedroom with ensuite, so potentially you can have your master downstairs, but another upstairs bedroom with walk-in robe and ensuite as well, giving you options perhaps depending on your mobility, but also options if you do have a larger family or guests that often stay with you. It is a substantial home with lots and lots of space for everybody. A great home, put together well, post-quake build here as well, so take confidence in that at 21 Mackinda Drive. You buy for your family, you buy for your future here at 21. Where do we see it? What would you like to pay? Opening bids or offers? 750. Welcome in at 750,000. Great place to start at 750. Let's go on easy rises of say 20,000 on from here. Is there 770 at 750 to my front? Do I call it away here at 21 Mackinda? First time at $750,000. Twice now at 750. Third, final time then at $750,000. All done. All silent. 760. Michelle Fu with the client there. Welcome in, Michelle, at 760. Against your bidder now at 760,000. Do we say 70 or perhaps straight to 80? At 760.
780.
780. Even better at 780 now. Against you, Michelle. 790. Do we round it up to 800? Quality home here. Couldn't build it for that anymore. At 800. At 800, 000 now. Looking for your retort, Michelle. First time with my starter. 815 at 815 now. Can I say 20 on your behalf? Gosh, it's a good one. At 815,000 then, I call it away. First time at 815. Twice at 815,000 for Mackinda. Third, final time then at 815,000. All done, all silent. Absolutely sure. Well, Michelle, I'm not going to place another vendor bid against you. I can't sell at 815,000. Don't have instructions at those levels. I would invite your bidder to come back at, say, 825 or more. That'll get us a little bit closer to the front door, a little bit closer to getting a set of those keys here at 21 Mackinda Drive. At $815,000, it is open, though, to the rest of the floor. I seek 820 or more. Sir, can I say 820 on your behalf? Proving value here. Have to fight for quality property.
822.
822. Appreciate the increase there, Michelle, with your client at 822. Sir, 825 still open to you if you'd like. At 822,000, who'd like to go next? At 822 here at 21 Mackinda Drive. As I said, it's a substantial home. That floor area of 294 square metres, but lots and lots of living space. Good sized bedrooms. 3 bathrooms as well, so no family disputes in the morning before the school run starts. At 822,000 at the back wall. Still don't have instructions at those levels. Love to see an increase. So as I said, I'm waiting for you to jump in. Could be an impact bidder. 822,000.
825.
825, there we go. At 825. Against your buyer now, Michelle, at 825,000.
827.
827. Can I say 830, sir, on your behalf? At 827.
828.
828. You call them, I'll count them. At 828. Back against your bidder, Michelle. 830. At 830.
831.
831. Against you, Michelle, at 831,000. Gosh, it's a good one, highly specified. Another 1,000, 832. Fire with fires, my suggestion, sir. Go 833 straight away. Once at 832. On the back wall. Twice. Third. Final time.
833.
833. There we go at 833. Scullery with the oven and cooktop as well. So essentially a second kitchen here for those bigger family feasts, Christmas time, or any other celebration. At 833, back against your bidder, Michelle. 835. Sir, the retort at 835. Represents great value here considering the size of the home, the specifications, where it is at 835,000. 837, say.
836.
836. Let's go to 840, Michelle, at 836. Two of you still in. Establishing value here in Wigram.
Another 500.
500. 836, aha. Let's go 838, sir. At 836, 500. First time. Against you. Twice at 836, 500. Third, final time then.
837.
837. The 500s won't work, Michelle. Let's go 840 at 837. Back against your bidder, your buyer, at $837,000 here at number 21. Orientated for sun as well. Perfect for barbies, perfect for enjoying those long Canterbury summers at 837,000. Bids here against you, Michelle, at 837. Need to know what we're doing at 837. Kyle, bids here.
Yep.
Love to see 840 or more.
Another 500.
Another 500, 837, 500. Sir, shall we go 840? Make your mark. Against you at 837, 500. First time. Second call here on McKinder at 837, 500. Third. Final time.
838.
838. Same favour, Michelle. At 838,000. At 838, let's go 40. I called it away again here at 838,000 once, twice, third, final time at 838,000. Michelle, are we coming back at 838? My suggestion is 840 or more. Kyle, bid stands here with you at 838,000. So same situation. I don't have instructions at these levels at 838. Kyle, let me know if we need a pause at 838,000. Michelle, are we coming back at 838? Another 1,000. 839. So we're going to get to 840 together. Let's get there in one bid rather than two. I think that'd be a great idea. Let's go 840. They often stop at the round numbers too. So at 839, it's against you. Can I say 840 on your behalf? Come on. At 839,000. Once. Twice.
Another 500.
Gosh. We never get what we want, do we, Mark? At 839.5. Michelle, 840. I thought I almost had you there for a second. At 8395. I'm going to have to come back and ask you probably for 840, 500 if they bid another 500.
Sure about those Rutherfords, right?
It is. Michelle, what are we saying at 839.5? Are we saying 840? Sometimes it's a sprint, sometimes it's a marathon in the auction room. Another 500, and there we go, 840. They took your bid, sir, at 840,000. This is almost as slow as my 5-hour, 20-minute marathon in Queenstown a number of years ago at 840,000.
You made it to the end, though, Ben.
I did, eventually, at 840. What are we saying? Well, that's a bit unfair, John. At 840. Against you, sir, we're coming back. First time. Second. Third. Final time at 840.
41.
40, there we go, $1,000 bid, 841. At 841,000. You're getting appreciation from the wider audience at 841. What do we say, Michelle? 841? Quickly. Once. Twice now at 841,000. Third. Final time at 841. Are we coming back, Michelle? Need to know. Kyle, if I don't see a bit of it, my suggestion is a pause. We'll seek some instructions. Need to confirm that with you, though, at 841. At 841,000. What are we saying? Team working hard at 841. Michelle, you've been a great competitor. Love to see you come back at 842. Instructions or a pause would be my suggestion here at 841,000. Here at 21 Mackinder Drive in Wigram. We'll take a pause. Well, sir, I'm going to pause the auction with you, seek some instructions from my owners. We'll come back to you with the chance to own here at 841,000 at 21 Mackinder Drive. Auction is paused. We'll be back with an update here as soon as we can.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If I could just have your attention to the front of the room. Very nice to be joining you here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms this morning. My name is Mark Morrison, one of your three auctioneers working alongside Ben Deans and Mr. Chris Kennedy as well. As we now move on to our fourth offering this morning, a little bit of change up here in Ferry Road at number 65987 Ferry Road. And I'd like to welcome in Mr. Mark Wong and Danny Lou as well. They've been working alongside you. They've been your real estate 1-2 punch in marketing this property in Ferry Road. The legal boffins amongst you, they describe the property more formally as being an estate in Stratnam and Freehold, being Lot 1 on deposited plan 488291, which is all outlined and entailed in the certificate of title that the team will have made readily available to each and every one of you. Now the settlement date, conjoined settlement and possession date, that is set out for the 30th of April 2020. Incidentally, that's a Thursday. That's the day that you add this wonderful property to your portfolio, to your investment lineup. I also draw your attention to the further terms of sale, clause 20, towards the rear of the agreement. But you're acknowledging that you've read this agreement and that you acknowledge that you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here this morning. Now I take you to this commercial offering in Ferry Road, of course, a very busy, well-known road linking Redcliffe, Sumner, back in towards the city, so a lot of traffic and foot traffic passing by this area. We've got two quality builds here and established tenants as well, built to 100% of the new building standard post-quake, netting some $122,000 per annum in rent, with the rental review coming around the corner very, very shortly. You are surrounded here as well by other quality tenants, including two banks, the travel agents, the solicitors, and the fast food outlet as well. So you will want for nothing in this location as well. You know that you are surrounded by those fantastic tenants alongside you. An excellent low-risk investment that we have on offer today. The savvy amongst you will certainly see the value. If you're savvy, I welcome your interest. I welcome your opinion in value at 65987 Ferry Road. Where do we kick things off? What's your opinion on value? That worked well?
Yeah.
Just one at a time if we could. Perhaps you need some guidance from the front of the room then in terms of where we kick things off. Can I suggest a nice, neat, tidy 1.6 million to get us underway? Very well, we're not here to hesitate. You may percolate. I won't hesitate then at $1.6 million on a vendor bid on behalf of our owners. Clearly not selling at those levels should come as no surprise to you then at $1.6 million. And I'll call it through 3 times. I look for your advance then over and above those levels. Otherwise, I will pass the property in. First chance at $1,600,000. Second opportunity, two well-established tenants in the building here, so rest assured the rent's going to be rolling in. Just watch the dollars and cents roll in. Third and final time at 1,600,000. Well done. All silent. Mark, Danny, I'm surprised. Very good. Well, I will officially pass the property back into your very capable hands at $1.6 million. Should you have interest in the property north of that level, do go and have a chat to the guys. They'll be sure to help you out. Very good. Moving along. Mr. Ben.
Everyone else has left now.
Well, while negotiations continue out in Wigram, we'll move on to 6 bar 555 Manchester Street. And Mark O'Loughlin, you need no introduction. This is an area of the city that you are very, very prodigious and busy in, with townhouses and apartments and other complexes such as that. You've been looking after your owners here. Now, this property, we're going to go through the contract that Mark and the team have provided to you. As you'd expect, we're an estate in fee simple, some 195 square metres more or less. Lot 6, deposited plan, 544224. Record of title being 921298. Channel list unchanged. Settlement date set down for the 26th of March 2020 or any other date mutually agreed in writing prior to auction. Now, buyers, it's easy to see why the city fringe St Albans living is so popular. With all that's so handy, whether it be the CBD and all the exciting amenities and updates and upgrades that's going on in there, whether it be Hagley Park, the jewel in Christchurch's crown, or maybe the very, very short jaunt into Merivale for perhaps some shopping or evening adult beverages, if that is what you're into. But buyers, here you're in an established location. You can see all those brand new developments in and around Manchester Street, and this one is just a superb one. And even better here at 6 bar 555, where the rear house, the rear townhouse, so it's private, it's secure. Mark, it's set up for sun, it's set up for easy city life, and it doesn't get any newer than this. So take confidence in the modern building materials and techniques. Take confidence in the post-earthquake construction. Of course, you move inside, downstairs you've got your kitchen and living area. That kitchen is chic and very cool. You've got the internal access garage. There's a toilet in there as well for guests if you require. Upstairs, 3 good bedrooms, master suite, and additional bathroom, of course, so that there's room here for the family. This one here is just a really, really good one, buyers, at 6 bar 555 Manchester Street. Buyers, I'm looking for your intentions here. Quality townhouse, modern construction. Where do we see it? Call me what? Opening bid or offer? Don't be shy. 500. Welcome in, sir. Good luck with your bidding too. You picked a good one here at 500,000. 500, looking for an easy rise of 20 on from here. At 500,000, do I call it away then? Once, twice now. 520. Welcome in, sir. 2 of you improving value here, and 40 can I say now on your behalf. At 520, 540 now on the nod. At 540 and 60 can I say. At 540,000 once, twice, and 60 here we go at 560. 80 now, sir, maybe straight to 600. 600 at 600,000 now for 6 bar 555. First time I called it away here at $600,000. 610. Same favour to you, sir. We go 620. Do so with confidence. 620 and 30 can I say now. At 620,000 against you, sir. 630, 40, 640, 50, 645. Shall we go 5-5? At 645,000 at the rear wall. I called it away then. First time at 645,000. 650. 650 at 650. 5-5 would you say, sir? 651 at 651,000. 5-5's my suggestion now.
652.
652. 3. 3, 4, 4. First time at 654. So I'm told regret is a terrible emotion. Also to be shoes on, shoes off all weekend at 654,000. I called it away. First time at 654. Twice. Are we absolutely sure? Third, final time at 654,000. All done. All silent. Well, Mark, bid stands there at 654,000. I don't have instructions at this level. I'd love to invite you back at, say, 660,000 at 654. Sir, you're welcome to jump back anytime you like. It might be $1,000 is all it takes. At 654,000. Here at 6 bar 555 Manchester Street in St Albans. At 654. Brand new, 2 levels, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, internal access. 660. Appreciate the increase at 660. At 660,000 in the centre. What do we say? It's 660. I look for 661 once. It's 660,000 centred and seated here at 6 bar 555 Manchester Street. Second call then at 660,000. Third. Final time. What are we saying at 660 mark? At $660,000. So you've had a few moments to consider. Another $1,000 perhaps. You've probably already heard today that's chiropractically damaging. This motion far better at 660,000. Every time I say that line, I have to pay Chris Kennedy $5 too. At 660,000 royalties. At 660, what are we saying? At 660. Doesn't get any better than this. Rare townhouse, private, secure, modern.
665.
665. Appreciate the increase at 665. Instructions, Margaret, at 665,000.
We're on the market and selling.
On the market and selling, sir. Appreciate your instructions at 665,000 there. Seated and seated, sir. I sell away to you if there's no better in the auction room at 665. Sir, 3 chances to come back. I'll take $1,000 on from here if it's there at 665,000. First call and selling here on Manchester Street. Second call at 665,000. Third, final time, all done, all silent. Delighted to announce the property goes. Gone and sold. Well, thank you to our underbidder. Thank you to our owner for your instructions as well.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If I could just have your attention to the front of the room. We now move on to the next excellent offering in a wonderful lineup of properties this morning. Just a reminder today that, of course, your bidding is cash and unconditional. You are liable to pay a 10% deposit at the fall of the hammer, with the balance, of course, payable on that conjoined settlement and possession date. I'd now like to welcome in, if I could, young Geeta and Oksana. They've been your dual real estate agents. They've been looking after you, and as I say, they close their deals in heels. Both got your heels on today, ladies, both looking wonderful. They've been representing number 33 Fairford Street in the heart of Bishopdale. It's more formally described as being an estate in fee simple, being some 622 square metres of that prime time Kiwi dirt. 350, lot 351 on deposited plan. 23892, which is all outlined in the certificate of title that Geeta and Oksana will have readily made available to each and every one of you. Now, the list of chattels, it is extensive in its detail. I can confirm it hasn't changed to any of the documentation that you will have referred to over the last few weeks. Vacant possession, well, that is guaranteed come settlement date, which is set out for the 27th of this month. Incidentally, that's a Friday, and it's 15 days away from today. I also draw your attention to the further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, 21 through 24, and you note and acknowledge, as I mentioned before, that you do bid and buy on a cash and unconditional basis here this morning. Well, let's take you back now to number 33 in Fairford Street. A lovely area, Bishopdale, always a favourite with the families and with the investors, and you can absolutely see the upside and the value with this one in Fairford Street. It's been renovated to an exceptional standard. This is, as I said, a great opportunity for the growing family, or perhaps for someone to add to their portfolio of properties. Lovely renovations throughout. There's the exquisite kitchen there that Jamie Oliver, I would imagine, would love to operate in. It overlooks the open plan living and dining as well, and I love the way that it just flows out to that extended deck area towards the front and the side of the property as well. We've got winter coming around the corner as well, so it's nice to know you've got the peace of mind of the double glazing there. And of course there's the heat pump as well as the consented log burner as well. So you'll be nice and cosy and warm come those winter months. Sitting on that very generous 622 square metres of land, of course there's the double garaging you see up the rear of the driveway as well. So there's plenty of space there for the kids and all their toys as well. What do you say, folks? Where do you see the value? Where would you like to kick me off? I'm in your hands. Open me up. Opening bid, opening offer. What do we say? Start with a number that makes you nice and comfortable. Probably won't buy it. Where we kick things off? Can I say $400,000? Can I suggest 400 anywhere? 400,000? 400. Good luck to you folks. All the very best. Hope to see you at the end. And at $400,000, underway with our starters on the back corner. I welcome an interest, let's say, of 20,000 increments from there, but certainly don't let me limit you. Perhaps you just take me straight to 450,000. But at 400,000, I have on the back wall, and I'll call it through 3 times. First chance at 400,000 in Fairford Street. Second opportunity now, renovated kitchen, lovely outdoor living spaces. Third and final time at 400,000. Very good. Well, looks like it's just you and I at this stage, folks. So I'm going to place the vendor bid at 420. Clearly not selling at those levels. Should come as no surprise to you. Do you say 440 just to get your nose back in front and we'll just keep things moving north? But at 420 on a vendor bid, and I'll call it through 3 times. Need to keep your nose in front to have that opportunity to negotiate. So we can talk and stop and talk to you if we need to. First chance on a vendor bid at 420. Do you say another 20? Quickly now. Should be no hesitation at these levels in Bishopdale. Second chance at 420 on a vendor bid. Third and final time, 420 on a vendor bid. 10 if it helps, folks. Get your nose back in front. Another 10,000. Would you say 430? Should be no hesitation. 430 it is. Very good at $430,000. At 430. Welcome an interest anywhere else in the room at this level. There should be more interest than this. At 430. First chance at 430,000. Second opportunity now at 430. Third and final time at 430. What are we doing, Anna? We're going to pause. Okay, very good. Below my selling instructions, certainly can't sell at those levels. We're going to pause, take a time out and have some discussions with our owners. We'll be back with you very, very shortly.
Welcome back. Time for our next auction. Belinda and Sam Dunster, welcome to you both. You've been looking after your vendors here at 4987 Christchurch-Akaroa Highway, Little River. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a mortgagee sale and we do have to go through a few particulars here. This auction is being conducted in accordance with the terms and conditions which have been available for inspection by interested parties at our offices during the period of advertised leading up to the auction. These terms and conditions contain some special provisions which have been included by the vendor, Roxton Finance Limited and Curzon Capital Limited, because it is selling under a power of sale that it holds as mortgagee of the property. Whilst these terms and conditions are believed to be normal for mortgagee sales, they do nonetheless depart somewhat from our standard terms and conditions that might otherwise apply. Prospective purchasers are now advised that if they have not made themselves familiar with the special terms, they should do so immediately, because a successful bidder will be deemed to have been bidding on the basis of these terms and conditions. Now, I know Belinda and Sam have provided these conditions to you. The land is described as an estate in fee simple here, and that's containing 5.9952 hectares, more or less. Now that's Lot 1, Deposited Plan 483589, and Lot 2, Deposited Plan 1459, as more particularly described in the record of title as 682778 in the Canterbury Land Registry. It's subject to easements, covenants, conditions and restrictions as set out in that record of title. Now, holding over the tenancies, the property is sold subject to existing tenancies or occupations of any, and settlement date, unless otherwise agreed by the vendor, is set down for the 26th of March 2020. Now, also I need to point out the container on the property is not part of the listed chattels, and that will not be staying if you are the successful purchaser. Now, buyers, what do we have here? Well, as I mentioned, it's positioned between Little River and Akaroa, and I tell you what, it's some 5.99 hectares of lifestyle of the good life. You can see those beautiful stands of trees there. It's private. Atop the property, of course, we've got that large 3-bedroom home, a spacious garage, lots of options here. Perhaps you can run a few chooks, maybe it's a few sheep or cattle, but you're going to have options here to keep your family well supplied without needing to duck down to the supermarket every other day. Not far, of course, over the hill into Akaroa, perhaps for a coffee or just to enjoy the sights, and very handy back to Christchurch. And of course, all of Banks Peninsula will be your playground from here. But guys, it is time for your intentions here at 4987 Christchurch-Akaroa Road. Where do we see it? Where would you like to call it here for this property? Don't be shy. Sold on mortgagee terms. Great opportunities to secure the property. Call me away. Well, look, I'll make you buy it. Is there 400,000 in the room? We're just shy of 6 hectares. Well, it's a vendor bid then at 400,000. I'll make it really clear. I don't have instructions at this level. I need to see you north of $400,000. I look for, say, 425,000 or more. First time I called it away here then, twice at 4987. Third, final time then at 400,000, or done, or silent, or Sam, I'm not going to make a mockery of the auction. We're not for sale at 400,000. No surprises there. If I don't see a better offer, I pass back to you to work with all parties and your vendor outside of auction terms if necessary. So if you're here with cash, need to see your intentions north of 400,000 for the chance to negotiate, for the chance to purchase today. At 400,000, I seek 20 on top of it here, otherwise I pass. At 4987, once, twice, third time here. All done, all silent. Sam, Belinda, property is back in your capable hands for negotiation above that level. It does represent good buying. I know you'll sit down with your vendor and present any interest that you have. If you do have interest, please seek out Sam or Belinda immediately so you can be considered as well. I'm going to have a brief pause and hand over to our next auctioneer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the next offering here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms, and a very warm welcome in to Leanne Marriott. You all set to go, Leanne?
I am.
Wonderful to hear. Leanne's been our owner's ambassador in looking after our owners. Lovely, lovely couple that I had the opportunity to meet with yesterday. Real salt of the earth couple. Fantastic to be working alongside them here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. We've been marketing, of course, number 70C Clyde Road in Ireland. Now, the legal fraternity, they refer to the property a little more formally than perhaps Postman Pat does. They refer to it as being an estate in cross lease, being flat 3 on deposited plan 58074, on lot 2 deposited plan 8749, as having a half share in some 1,214 square metres of land, which is all outlined on the title that Leanne and the team will have made exceedingly available to each and every one of you. Now, the list of channels, it is extensive in its detail, but I can confirm it has remained unchanged throughout the campaign, so certainly no blindside or surprises there for any of you good folk. Settlement date, well, that's set out for the 26th of June 2020. That's the day that your life gets a little bit better than it already is. Incidentally, that is a Friday, so you have all weekend to be unloading the boxes and getting your lovely dream home in order. Further terms of sale, of course, towards the rear of the agreement as well, clauses 21 through 24, but I'm going to take it as read that you've read and understood this agreement in its entirety, and that you understand and acknowledge you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here today. Well, let's take a visit then, a visit back if I can, to number 70C Clyde Road in Fendleton. And as Leanne said, this really is an educated decision. It's situated down the back of a long driveway, so you know that you have peace and you have privacy. A lovely quiet oasis is assured in this brick, cedar and tile home, which absolutely will never go out of style. Plenty of peace of mind there in terms of the construction and the build in this one. What I love about this home is the flexibility that it offers around the living spaces, and as well as the bedrooms as well. You've got the office or possibly that 5th bedroom there to complement the other 4 generous existing bedrooms. The living spaces, well, they are light and warm, as you can see here in the photos as well. And of course, with the winter months just around the corner, really nice to know you've got the underfloor heating to keep those tippy toes nice and warm. You've got the heat pump, and of course the double glazing there as well. Add to that the low maintenance garden, and of course that extra nice touch that we don't often see there with that large rooftop terrace. A nice place to perhaps sit back, relax and unwind with your favourite adult beverage at the end of a long day at work. Add to that, of course, the Christchurch Girls and Christchurch Boys High zones, and of course the university being just across the road. It doesn't get too much better in terms of location than that. And a wonderful opportunity here this morning that Leanne and the team have brought to the market. I'm under instructions this morning to kick things off at $700,000, and I chased down increments of $20,000 rises from there. So at $700,000 on a vendor bid to get things underway, I chase down, I seek out your involvement. North of that level is there 20, and there it is. At 20,000, no hesitation, and why would there be? At 20,000, good luck to you in your bidding today. At 720, then there's your competition, folks. Where do we go next? Where's the next rung up the ladder? Is it 740? Can I say? First chance. Bid here at 740. Good luck to you as well, sir. So 2 faces in the race. There's your competition. Is it straight to 760? It is on the nod. No hesitation. No surprise. At 760, and can I say 80, sir? Clyde Road it is on the nod at 780, and would it be 8? 800 on the nod. No hesitation. The 800. 820, would you say, sir? 800 against you here with my original bidder. She's my favourite, only because she's got her nose in front, but only just. Another 20. First chance at 800,000. Second chance now at 800,000. Third and final time at 800,000. Would you say 10, sir? Okay, work with you. I'm a nice guy at the end of the day at 805. Gives me the weight, gives me the nod. Happy to do the same for you if it helps. Another 5 puts up 810. She got us there in the end at 810. Another 5, sir, would you say? Shakes the head. Okay, up and down's much easier on the neck, as Chris Kennedy likes to say. But 810, it is against you with my incumbent bidder. First chance at 810. Clyde Road, fantastic location in Fendleton, all the school zones, worth the price of admission alone. Second chance then at 810. Third and final time at 810,000. University across the road. Can't sell at these levels. Would you increase your bid perhaps another 5 to 815 just to keep things moving north. 815, thank you. Should have asked for more perhaps. At 815,000 then. Sir, I welcome you back in at any stage, and I welcome up any other interest in the room. Feel free to join in at any stage. The more the merrier, I always say. But at 815,000 here for a slice of paradise in Clyde Road. Down the back lane, down the back driveway, I should say. Lovely, quiet location. 4 bedrooms with the option of the 5th as well. At 815,000. First chance at 815. Do you keep things moving forward? Perhaps put another 5 or 10 forward. Another 5. Appreciate the bid at 820. At 820,000. Once at 820. Brick and tile with the cedar touches as well. Lovely construction. We're going to take a pause. Very good. I'll call it through 3 times and I will pause. Unless I see another bidder offer, then I will pause and speak to our highest bidder. Sir, another 5,000. I welcome you back in if you like. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the bids. I'll call it through 3 times at 820. First, second, third and final time. Very good. Well, I'm going to pause and have a chat to you good folk. Just sit tight, hold tight. We'll be with you in a moment at 820,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a very warm welcome. I do remind you, at the fall of the hammer, 10% deposit required. Sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Cameron Bailey, nice to be working with you this morning. Auction day wouldn't be the same without you, and we say that a lot, but great contributor and, of course, a wonderful offering here today. You all set to go, Cam? Nice to be working with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the postie knows it as number 40 Roxton Terrace, Fendalton, Christchurch City. It is a fee simple. It's a freehold parcel of land, some 448 square metres. It is on lot 1, deposited plan 510125. It is contained and described in certificate of title, folio 780532. Of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. You're bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Possession and settlement date, one of the same. 24th of April 2020, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read, you have understood clauses 21 through 24. You bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, folks, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Wow, what a delight. What an absolute delight number 40 is. It's a clever, very clever renovation. Has produced this spectacular home. Again, it's zoned for the finest of schools that we have on offer in this wonderful, wonderful city. It's a magical and beautiful setting. It's the best way to describe this wonderful home. It's perfectly proportioned living spaces that have that wraparound decking, the louver roof. It just sets that up as another living area. It's one to entertain in, but it's one to live in, and it's one to love in. It really is spectacular. The kitchen, complete with its granite tops. It's plumbed in the coffee machine, espresso machine, just fabulous. You get up in the morning, there's where you're going to make that coffee. If you're like me, that's the first thing you do. This creates a wonderful setting for this home. 3 bedrooms, internal access, double garaging, and superb ensuite complete this wonderful, wonderful home. I'd have to say, superbly functional in Fendalton, ladies and gentlemen. My instructions, open the bidding at $900,000. I look for 20 from there on a vendor bid. $900,000 on a vendor bid, ladies and gentlemen. I take a rise of 20 from here at $900,000. Is there 20 in the room anywhere, folks, at $900,000? I look for your participation. It's not a silent auction. At $900,000 on a vendor bid. What do you say, buyers? At 900,000. Once at 900. Twice the money at 9. Third, final call at $900,000. Are you in, out, silent? Well, Cam, I'm staggered at $900,000. I'm not going to make a mockery of this. I call for your participation. If there's no bidding, folks, I close at 900. I pass the property in. We have strong interest outside of the room. We'll continue to deal with that. I give you an opportunity to bid for the right to chat at 900,000. Once, twice, third. Well, Cam, back to you at $900,000. We'll deal with all interest outside of the room. Ladies and gentlemen, passing back, if you do have any interest in this property, please avail yourself on Cameron Bailey, one of his team, or the consultant that you may well be working for. We're going to put some bidding music on while we get ready for the next auction, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for the delay in proceedings, but big decisions being made both inside and outside of the auction rooms. We need to be mindful that both buyers and sellers are happy with those decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you to our next offering of the day, proudly brought to the market by Sandra O'Brien. You're all set to go. Nice to be working with you. You've had a great campaign here in Aidenfield. Such a wonderful offering. Ladies and gentlemen, the postie knows it as number 28 Summerfield Crescent, Aidenfield, Christchurch City. It is a fee simple. That's a freehold parcel of land, some 781 square metres on offer. It is on lot 672, deposited plan 408275. It is contained and described in certificate of title folio 461512 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the draft. Quite a large and concise list. I won't go through those. You're bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Your possession and settlement date, one of the same. The 30th of April 2020 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read clauses 21 through 23.2, that you bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, folks, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Well, what do we say about number 24 Somerville? 261 square metres of pure quality and pure functional family living. Family living and family location just got a whole lot better with this one. It is an absolute cracker. This has an appeal while offering that practical and beautiful environment for the best of family living. Its curbside appeal, absolutely superb. Superb from the curb is what I would say. Attention to detail, well, that is simply superb as well. It really is. This home just sparkles, it shines, it offers you expansive living, it offers you free-flowing areas from open plan living through into formal areas, hard and soft surfaces. I love the way the grounds are just impeccably manicured and presented. They are safe, they are secure. And again, for the little ones, just superb, just wonderful. Stone benches, sculleries, multiple living areas, all completed with 4 but possibly 5 bedrooms or 4 in an office. Multiple bathrooms as you'd expect, and all of a very, very high quality. Off-street parking, double garaging, it really is just a stunner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I call for your opening bids and offers. Sorry? Gee whiz, that's a great start. Welcome in and really happy to work with you. At $700,000, fairly bid and offered. Sorry? 720, beautiful. Good luck to you, sir, on the back window at 720's the call. It is against you, Nicola, at 740 here. I saw it here first at 743 in the race. Sorry, 60, 760, thank you. 780. 80 back at 780. This is fun. Do we say 800? 795. 795, odd number, but love it anyway at 795. At 795, it's 810. 810, beautiful at $810,000. Fairly bid and offered now at 810. Against you now, sir. Happy to take another 15. At 810's the call. 825? 820. 820, okay, at 820. $820,000, fire with fire at 820. It is against you now at 820,000. 830. 830, beautiful. At 830, fairly bid and offered now at 830,000. 40 beckons. 830's the call. 830,000. My left, your right. Once. Shall we go 840? 835. 835. 40 beckons, sir. 840. 840's the call. At 840,000. Fire with fire. Come straight back. At $840,000. 840 and 5's on the call if you like at 840 bid now. 840,000. I haven't forgotten about you, Nick, but one bid seldom buys. At 840 the bid here. 840. I look for 5 on if you like at 840,000. Once. Twice. Third call at 840. Quickly now. 842.
Instructions are on the market and selling.
Are we? 842. Confirm. Happy to sell at 842. You've heard it here, folks. 842. I sell to the man on the back window at 842. We play
845.
845. There you go. We're playing for keeps now, and I sell at 845. $845,000. Take comfort. Others see value at these levels. At 845 the bid. I'm going to call it 3 times. I sell it at $845,000. First, are you sure? I'll take a 1. Twice the money at
846.
Oh, on top of yourself. You've been to bidding school, sir, and well done. Congratulations at 846. 846. I'm happy to take a 1 from you, though. Haven't forgotten about you, Nick, at 846. Jenny Laney, your buyer at 846. Once. Quickly now. Twice the money at 846,000. I'm going to sell it. 848. Correct? 848.
849.
849. 850 beckons. You won't regret these decisions, sir. At 849's the call. $849,000. 850 will look good on the resume, I promise you. At 849's the call. I'm going to sell it. Hammers up. I give you 3 opportunities. I won't take a late bid. First, at 849. Can I say 850? Second, you've changed your mind before. I'm happy for you to do it again. Third, final call at $849,000. Are you sure you're out? Delighted to announce, ladies and gentlemen, 24 Summerfield. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is gone and sold. Well bought, well bought. Congratulations. To my underbidders, my commiserations. To our owners, thank you for your instructions. Jenny Laney, congratulations to your buyer.
Well, folks, I appreciate your patience here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Of course, big decisions being made here with our buyers and sellers here this morning. And I take you back now to number 70C Clyde Road. When we paused a few moments ago, we were on a live bid at $820,000. After some discussion, I can confirm that Katie and her buyers have very graciously increased their bid to $850,000. I'll just get you to confirm that bid. Thank you very much. And on that basis, folks, we are selling. I sell the property away at $850,000 unless I see a better offer. $850,000, the hammer goes up, I'll call it through 3 times, and I sell the property. First chance at $850. Second, third and final time, I'm delighted to announce 70C Clyde Road. It goes, it is gone, sold to you. Congratulations. Folks, I'll just have your attention then back to the front of the room again. Another property here at number 33 Fairford Street in Bishopdale. We paused this one at 430,000 after some lengthy discussions. I have very graciously had an increase in our bid to 490,000. I'll just get you to confirm that bid at 490. Unfortunately, I'm not at a level that I can sell the property this morning, so I will call it through 3 times. Unless I do see an increase in the bid, I will be officially passing the property back in to Geeta and Oksana, and you'll be in their very capable hands. So I'll call it through 3 times. First, second, third and final time at 490,000. All silent. Very good. Well, I'll pass the property in officially. Welcome in any conditional interest to the property thereafter. And I'll pass over now to Mr. Ben Deans.
That's the only thing I ever.
Well, time for an update here at 21 Mackinder Drive in Wigram. I'm delighted to announce the property has been withdrawn and sold outside of the auction room to the highest bidder. I'm going to pass back to Mr. Chris Kennedy, Mr. Mike Morrison for our next auction.
Patience team, I welcome you back to the front of the room. Just a slight amendment to the run order today. We now move forward actually to lot number 12. Lot number 12 being 2 Balfour Melrose Street. Just a very slight tweak in the order with number 11 Marama coming up after that. So I move forward, as I said, to number 2 Balfour Melrose Street. Mr. Mark O'Loughlin and Mr. Chris Cullens. They've been looking after you, and they've been looking after our beautiful owners as well of this property in Melrose Street, which is more formally described as being a 1/5 share of 858 square metres of land, being flat 2 on deposited plan 61431, and the garage is garage 2 deposited plan 61431, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mark and the team will have made exceedingly available to each and every one of you. Now, the list of chattels, it is minimalistic in its detail, but I can confirm it remains unchanged to the documentation that I do work from here this morning. Vacant possession that is guaranteed come settlement date, which is set out for Friday the 10th of April 2020. Nice, clean, concise agreement here. Of course, you bid and you buy on a cash and unconditional basis here this morning. Well, I now take you back to Melrose Street, a nice little quiet street there within the 4 avenues, one I did have to put into Google Maps, in fact, to find it, such as its peace and serenity, but when I arrived there, it is nicely tucked down in off the road there, and this certainly is a serious opportunity that has the potential to make a whole lot of dollars and cents for one lucky bidder this morning. Of course, you've got the 3 bedrooms there with the open plan living that flows out onto that north-facing patio and garden area. This really is a winner for some lucky bidder this morning. Located, as I said, just in off Madras Street. It's very, very close to the CBD. You can leave the car in the garage come the morning commute. It's an easy cycle or perhaps walk or jog into work if you happen to work in the city, meaning you're going to get that nice endorphin rush each and every morning, meaning you'll be performing at your best when you do get into the city. Perhaps this is one for the rental portfolio as well. So a nice little property here that you can simply just take on and rent out as is, or perhaps you see an opportunity to add some value, modernise throughout if you like. But either way, you'll be able to sit back and just watch the money roll in. The choice is yours in terms of what you want to do with it, but the first choice you have to make is where you'd like to bid, where you'd like to kick things off with opening bid, opening offer. 300. Couldn't have thought of a better number myself, Amy. Good luck to you and your buyers then at 300,000. There we go. On the back wall at 300,000. I chase down increments of say $20,000 rises, but don't let me limit you. First chance then on a bid at the back of the wall at $300,000. Second opportunity now at 300. Expect more interest at these low levels. Great property add to the portfolio. Where's the interest? Third and final time at 300. Happy to place a vendor bid then at 320.
Yeah, 310.
10, okay. Happy to work with your money more than mine at 310. Good luck to you, sir. And 10 here, is it, Amy? Another 315, 315. Short as my stride again at 315. Puts up 5. Another 5, would you say, sir, or perhaps another 10? But it's against you at 315. 320 it is at 320. What's the retort, Amy? Another 5? 325, of course it is. And 30 here. You call them out, I'll count them up. At 325, at 325 on the back wall with my incumbent.
330.
330, good bid, at 330,000. First time. At 35, would you say 40, sir? Be encouraged by the interest here. Good buying in this location. 3 bedrooms, opportunity to add value if you want to. At 335, with my incumbent on the back wall. First chance at 335. Second opportunity.
337.
Okay, puts up 2.5. Happy to work with you, sir. Puts up 2.5 in at 337.5. Amy, that won't intimidate your buyers, I'm sure. Do you just take me straight to 350? But at 337.5 I have. Happy to work in the 2.5s if you like. 340. Squares the legend at 340. And is it 42.5, sir? First chance at 340. Second opportunity then at $340,000. 341, okay. Says it with a smile, so I will work with you. At 341, I get paid by the bid, so I'm not too concerned, sir. It's fine. At 341,000.
Really?
Do you take it straight to 345, Amy? First chance against you now at 341,000. 342, okay, we're going stroke for stroke then at 342. You started this, sir, you better continue it at 342,000. Another one it is, can I say? Worth it all day long. First time at 342 against you. 343. We're leaving 350 wide open. I just sense we're going to go there anyway, Amy. Do you just take me there straight away? But at 343,000 against you. Put the good gentleman seated. 345. Puts up 2. Mixing up the strategy. I like it. Do you go stroke for stroke, sir, and put forward 2 as well? But at 345 it's against you. First chance at 345. Catching fishies all alive, is that what they say? Second chance at 345,000. Need to know if you're in or out, sir. Can't sell at these levels. Third and final time at 345. Amy, would you like to bid again?
346.
346, they beat you to it at 346. Someone's going to take me to 350 surely. Who's it going to be? Get there first, I would suggest. But at 346 here, seated and centred. Once at 346. Melrose Street, 350, thank you. Good bid. Puts up 4, did you say 4 as well? Keep things moving north, you know it's worth it all day long. At 350,000, put another 4 forward. Perhaps 2 then. Dare I say 1? No? At 350. First time then, at 350,000, Amy. Hold tight. Can't sell at these levels. Second opportunity now, at $350,000. Third and final time at 3:50. Committee meeting happened. Big decisions here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Another 1,000 folks. Surely. 3 beds, walk to work, leave the car at home. Easy living here. Good one for the portfolio as well. All done? Okay, we're going to take a time out then. Can't sell at these levels at 350. Amy, hang tight. We are going to have a discussion with your guys on the phone. At 350,000, I'll pause and seek some instructions. Well, thank you once again for your patience and attention this morning here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. Certainly a case of leaving one of the best till last here in our beautiful offerings of property here. And we take you now across to Mount Pleasant here in Christchurch City. I'd like to welcome in Cameron Bailey. Nice to be working with you here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. He's been your relocation specialist over the last few weeks in marketing this beautiful property that we sell at number 14 Marama Crescent in Mount Pleasant. Now it's more formally known as being an estate in fee simple. Some 1080 square metres of that fee simple freehold land, the best land available to us here in New Zealand. That's made up of lot number 46 on deposited plan 11358, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Cam and the team will have made exceedingly available to each and every one of you. Now the chattels list, well, it is lengthy. I would suggest it would take longer to read through these would it be to watch all of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. But rest assured there's some quality chattels and fixtures and fittings there which you will of course be able to enjoy and make the most of here in Marama Crescent. Vacant possession, that is guaranteed, and it will be vacant come the conjoined settlement and possession date, which is set out for Monday, the 11th of May 2020. So plenty of time to get your affairs in order and the boxes packed. I also draw your attention to the further terms and sale, clauses 21 through 25, but I'll take it as read that you have read and acknowledged and understood this agreement in its entirety, and of course acknowledge that you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here this morning. It is just morning. Let's revisit now Marama Crescent if we can, and this is a magnificently appointed home, clearly one that was built to a standard and not a budget. I had the opportunity to visit this property, this post-quake build, on the weekend, and wow, it really does have the wow factor when you step inside through the front door, heading down, flowing downstairs seamlessly into that magnificent open plan living and dining space there, which of course the kitchen has its own scullery area as well. The living dining spaces, they flow seamlessly out onto that deck with those magnificent views that of course you can just drink in all day. I love the fact that tucked around the corner you've got the deck spreading around the house there, and you've got the outdoor fireplace as well. And of course that separate living space just tucked off the side as well. A nice place I would suggest to retreat if you need a little bit of peace and quiet away from the kids. Perhaps watch your favourite Netflix or Netflix show or movie of your choice. Flowing further down outside, of course, you've got the heated swimming pool as well. And as I said, multiple positions to drink in, that magnificent view that I would suggest you'll never get sick of. With 4 or 5 bedrooms as well, there's flexibility there for all the family. You've got the home automation system and, of course, the sound system in the downstairs area as well. This is a home that will have the friends and the family coming for, I would suggest, unlimited visits. They'll always be wanting to call around and see you in this magnificent home, and they'll probably never want to leave. And why would they? A beautiful offering that we have here in Marama Crescent. I welcome in your bidding participation this morning. I'm under instructions, however, to open up the bidding at $1.3 million, and I chase your rises from there. At $1,300,000, can I suggest rises of $100,000 or perhaps $50,000 you'll be more comfortable with? On a vendor bid then to kick things off at 1.3. Where do we see it, folks? Just one at a time if I could. First chance then at $1,300,000 on a vendor bid. Well, you surprised me, folks. Would expect your interest at these levels. Second chance then at 1.3. Perhaps everyone's playing their strategies close to their chest, and that's fine, but I do need to see you bidding. 1.4. Thanks, Brendan. Good luck to your buy then at 1.4. All the best to you. There's your competition, folks. It's not Mr. Auctioneer anymore. Down the front of the room here at 1.4. So we're moving $100,000 bids. 1.5 is the next rung up the ladder, of course. You should see the value there. First chance at 1.4. Room descends into silence, considering the next move. Suggest bidding is the next move. Second chance then at $1,400,000.
1.4, mate.
1.4. We've already got 1.4. Yep, confirm. We've already got 1.4 on the floor here, Chris. Need to see 1.5. Third and final time at 1.4 with Brendan's buy here seated and centred. 1.5 here. Thank you, sir. Good luck. It's now at 1.5, Chris. 2 faces in the race now. 1,500,000 would be straight to 1.6, I would imagine, ma'am. Brendan, would you say 1.6 for me? But at 1.5 million, 1.6 it is. And 7. Just a nod. That's all I need. But at 1.6 here with my incumbent. She's my favourite only because she's in front. First chance at 1,600,000. Second now. And 7. 1.7 now. 1.8. But over here, new face in the race, 1.8. Fantastic. At 1,800,000, 3 in it now. Got to fight for good property like this. Be encouraged by the interest. At 1,800,000, can I say 9 here or is it 9 here? Against you both here in the far corner room at $1.8 million. First chance. Beautiful property. Couldn't build it for this. Second opportunity then at 1,800,000. 9. Just the 50. Okay, cuts me in half. Shortens my stride at 6'6". No easy feat, but you've done it, sir. At 1,850,000. Welcome you back in for another 50 if you like. Shaking the head. I won't forget you. At 1,850,000, sir. Hold tight. First chance at 1,850. Another bid. One bid seldom buys. Second chance then at 1,850,000. Chris, we've gone quiet on the phone. Still working hard. I would suggest. Good to see. Third and final time then at 1,850,000. Unless I see a better bit. 186 puts forward another 10. Welcome into you, ma'am. Be encouraged. 4 faces in the race now at 1,860,000 and 70. Another 10 at 1,870. First chance. 80, can I say? 1,870 here. I will pause and speak to the highest bidder. Anything can happen when we take the process out of the room, so I suggest you get your nose in front if you can. Another 10,000, can I say? Encourage you at these levels. First chance. Put another 5 at 1,875. 1,875 puts up 1 7/8 for any mathematicians in the room. Love the strategy. Good bid. 1 7/8 First chance at 1,875,000. Second chance, another 5, sir. Or do you just take me straight to 1.9? It's wide open. I suggest that's where we need to go. Put them in your hands. You call them, I'll count them up. Third, final time at 1,875,000. 1,890. Puts another 5 forward at 1,890,000. At 1,890. Well bid. Keep travelling with me. Keep working with me. Brendan, welcome you back in at any stage. Good to see you still smiling though. First time at 1,890. Folks down the back of the room, another 5, could you say? Or do you take me straight to 1.9? Big decisions here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Ma'am, haven't forgotten about you either. Welcome you back in at any time. The more the merrier, I always say. First chance at 1,890,000. Bid at 5. 1,000. Okay. I'll take the 1 then at 1,891. Sir, you won't be intimidated by that 1. You just take me straight to 1.9. Otherwise, I will pause and talk to them. Suggest you get your nose in front. First chance at 1,891. Second opportunity now at 1,891. 95. Good bid. Puts up 4. Why wouldn't you? Good house. Great location. Fantastic views. Extensive list of channels. You're shaking your head. You're all done. At 1,895,000. I'll call it through 3 times. I will pause and negotiate. We'll pause and have a chat with my owners. Not selling at these levels. Be very clear about that. First chance at $1,895,000 for Marama Crescent. Second chance at 1,895. Third and final opportunity at 1,895. Well, folks, I'm going to pause and have a discussion with you. Can't sell at those levels. Sit tight and we'll be back with you very shortly. I now take you back, if I could, to number 2, Balfour, Melrose Street in the heart of Christchurch City. We paused a few moments ago on a live bid with Amy's buyers on the phone at $350,000. I'm very happy to announce that we have, after some discussion, come to an agreement, and I announce that the property is on the market and we sell away at $350,000. I'll just get you to confirm that, Amy. You bid at 350. For the want of a better offer, I sell the property away. I'll call it through 3 times. Otherwise, I sell away to Amy and her buyers. First chance at 350. No second opportunities this morning.
$350, $100.
And $100. Very good. At 350 and 100. What's the retort, Amy?
It's a Rutherford.
It is one Rutherford. Just the one. One red Rutherford, as Ben Deans would say. Another $100. Okay, here we go then. Strap in, folks. At $350,000, $200. First chance, and I sell away for $352. All done. Another $100. Surely you've got that in your pocket, sir. Second opportunity then at $350,000, $200. Third and final time at $350, $200. It goes. Last chance. It is sold to you, Amy. Congratulations. $350, $200. Thank you for your patience, folks. Take you now back, if I could, to number 14, Marama Crescent in Mount Pleasant. We paused a little while ago at $1,895,000. I can confirm that we are still sitting at $1,895,000. Not a level I can sell today, folks. So if you do have interest north of that level, if you do want the first opportunity to bid and buy on a cash and unconditional basis, I suggest now is the time to put your hand back in the air. Otherwise, I will be officially passing the property back into the capable hands of Cameron Bailey and his team. So $1,895,000. I'll call it through 3 times. Otherwise, I pass the property in. First chance at 1,895. Second, third and final time at 1,895,000. All done or silent. Well, Cam, I'm going to pass the property back into you at 1,895,000. Conditional or unconditional interest, I suggest you go and talk to Cam and he'll be sure to look after you. That closes up our offerings here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. I thank you for your attendance, for your interest, for your bidding today. We look forward to seeing you next week in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. May the rest of your day be the best of your day.